It's time for What's Gouda, your weekly cheese podcast.
Episode 19 of the 8-Bits podcast, recorded on the 3rd of May 2014. Sponsored by Vlash, who asked a question this week. Is this a new streak of donations, or can it count on from the last streak since I technically made up for it and gave extra? I think it should.
Yes.
Yep, I think we're all in agreement. He's donated for every single episode except for one, but then he donated 3 times for the next one. So
his streak continues.
His streak continues. He is the unbeatable champ. So there you go, Vlash. I hope that answers your question. Hello and welcome to the 8-Bits podcast. I'm Maz. I'm here with Brusty and the Bradadas.
Hello.
And we got our special guest from the Dead Workers Party. It's ERIC Fullerton.
Hey everybody! Hello, name. It is ERIC Fullerton.
How are you doing, Eric? I'm gonna turn up my cans.
I'm doing great. Doing excellent. Haven't been on a show with you guys in ages.
No, right? It seems like you just drop off the planet every now and again and work on music videos and don't even.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't even care about other people for a while.
I know.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey.
You can check him out on Twitter at ERIC Fullerton and also youtube.com/deadworkersparty. But you've got your own channel as well, don't you?
I have like 50 channels.
It's like ERIC Fullerton all the time on the internets.
Yeah. I have too many channels. I need to delete all of them.
Oh, really? Is it got...
Start over.
Start again with 6 to 8 new ones.
Merge them all in
Yes,
together
pretty
to
much.
one super channel. Eric the Kraken Fullerton.
Yeah. Crack Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Eric's big shiny face. Beard City. And
Once again.
These are great. These are great ideas.
Yeah. You should write them all down. I don't know what we're doing.
I'm doing that right now. I'm writing them on crayon.
Stop giving him ideas, shit.
Yeah.
Write them all over my walls.
Mate,
Uh,
are you going to ever come to a podcast with a beard?
No.
No.
We're only one person away from Beard City.
I know. The next guest we're going to have is
Letting
going to
down
be
the city.
like bald from head to toe, like can't grow hair. That's the next guest.
And I'm gonna message him beforehand to go buy a fake beard.
Go
and
buy,
pull one off.
go buy a beard. So, yeah, I can't do the beard. How are you, Eric? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. It's Friday night for me.
Friday night.
I guess it's Saturday morning for you guys.
God, isn't
but
it ever? It's the
I'm
worst
just
Saturday morning
chilling.
ever for me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Just did
stranger in my
an
lounge room.
interview with Dry Bear for our Smite podcast
Ooh.
right before this show.
Oh, nice.
I was just gonna sit around and play video games in my underwear tonight, but here I am.
Here he is, naked from the waist down, as we like it.
His underwear, yeah, he puts on his top.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, let's get into the news. Let's do a podcast. Oh yeah! Oh, so got some Nintendo. I do the Nintendo news here, in case anybody didn't already realize that. But E3, they've told everyone what they're doing for E3. They're not doing a stage show again because who've got time for that? I think that's a mistake. But anyway, they are going to do 4 things during E3 this time. They've got their digital event, which is essentially their Nintendo Direct. Direct to you. Tell ya! I don't know what's going on there. They're going to expand on that a little bit more this year. They're doing Treehouse Live, which is in-depth demos live from their booth, streaming 24/7, unscripted, just fucking, here we go, we're doing this, we're playing these things. I don't know, with their upcoming games. Smash Brothers Invitational, which is a 16-player tournament that they're also streaming, to show off how awesome you can possibly be at Smash Bros, apparently.
Cool.
And Smash Fest, which doesn't help us in Australia, but if you go to any Best Buys, they did this last year as well, you go to Best Buy, you can play some of their E3 exclusive games inside a Best Buy. So you can go play Smash Brothers during E3. Isn't that fun? Do you get on board for E3, Eric?
So I've only been once. and I would love to go again. It's just an expensive trip out there. And the last time I went, we were sponsored by Sony, so they kind of, that was our in last time because it's not open to the public. It's media only, and journalists and all that kind of stuff. And I never know if saying that I do podcasts. I don't know if that's good enough. So, but luckily Sony came in and wanted us to be in their booth and to show off Minecraft on the Xperia Play, and this was years ago.
Yeah.
But that was my first and only time to ever go. I would love to go again. So I'm just kind of waiting for a legitimate reason to go, I guess.
It's kind of like that at the moment with the new consoles. It's like, no, who even cares? Not even excited. Does any of the new consoles give you any amount of erection at all?
Not really. It's kind of weird because like all my life I've wanted to own every single platform, every single console, all the mobile devices, and I've pretty much done that up into this generation. I just kind of fizzled out. I bought a couple of Xbox 360s last generation because it kept breaking, and
that's how they get your money.
Xbox, yeah, it's like the upgrade to one from 360 doesn't seem like it's really that much, and of course I'm comparing a lot of the console play to PC, where it's hard to catch up to PC. I believe that possibly PS4 might have done it, but still, actually. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm just not too excited. I guess I'm waiting for all the titles to come out. The software really speaks more so than, oh yeah, this is awesome, man. It's got like terabytes of memory. Like, I'm not like a hardware geek, So it's just, I don't know. So no, not really. No erections here.
Personally, I think we said it in many episodes back. I felt like the Xbox should have been the Xbox Infinity. And they should have done a kind of Nintendo 64 with the expansion pack thing and just kept releasing, hardware boosts to the machine rather than just going, this is it. It's basically a PC tower now that you'll just keep upgrading for, the next 15 years or something like that. Jason Chong, one of my mates, has got a PlayStation 4, so I had a bit of a hands-on playing with that, and I just couldn't see the fucking difference. I didn't see there's no games, so I just don't see the point in updating just yet. And you've got a PS4.
I got a PS4.
Is it paying for itself yet?
Game-wise, not yet. I think it will by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just find it amusing. Everyone gave Nintendo so much shit for not releasing games, and
nobody else did.
Welcome to the world standard.
But they still haven't.
Yeah, well.
And they're not going to.
But it seems that like all of the upgrades are exponentially less than the previous. Like, when we went from, say, the Odyssey or the Atari to the NES, it was a big change.
Yeah.
And then to the Super NES. And then 64-bit platforms, I mean, there were giant changes. And one of the platforms that I've always enjoyed the most was the 3DO. I had the most fun on the 3DO. And I had both the Philips and the Samsung 3DOs because I wanted one in each room. And I wanted to see what the difference was between the two, But, I've had Dreamcast. I've had, like, everything, throughout time. I had some crap ones that were just lame, and I ended up selling them right away. But but all the PlayStations, all the Xboxes, all the Nintendos, and all that stuff. But every generation, it's just like a tiny bit more. It's like it's not enough to
get excited.
Really, it's almost like give me 10 years per platform. And then let's all upgrade after like 10 years, maybe 15 years. I don't know, like with the whole PS3 and the cell processor and how great that was going to be. It was totally experimental. And it ended up just like, what did they do? They did some kind of like cloud computing thing where they were trying to cure cancer. And that's great. But that has nothing to do with video games.
No.
Tell you what the cell processor did. Made it really hard to program for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just less and less, and it feels like a big fatigue throughout the entire industry too. I mean, the amount of hype for the PS4 was nothing near like PS3 and the PS2 specifically. And it's just like people are just like, yeah, whatever. What's on Steam? They look at Steam. What's on the PC? What's coming out?
Yeah.
And also the fact that there's hardly any IPs now that are specific, that are
exclusive.
Oh, we've lost Eric.
What is this?
Nintendo has a ton of IPs that, they're not going to license, Metroid or anything out to anybody else ever. But then you have Call of Duty that just, blankets like across everything. So it's like, well, who cares which which hardware box you're going to play it on? Because it's the same game.
Mm. Yeah, it is
poop.
It is poop. It is a point we really hit the ceiling in terms of hardware. Really, well, not really, but like in terms of the difference it kind of makes.
Significant change to the end user.
We're not going to see with our eyeballs massive changes. It's just going to be, oh yeah, that looks nicer than it used to, and HD remakes and
apart from doing the same thing, upping the resolution and maybe
bigger
how many
worlds.
frames per second is.
Everything else is the same.
I don't know what they're going to do next.
Maybe they'll focus on making games that aren't shit. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Pokemon Snap!
Yeah.
Well, there's always peripherals, like the Kinect. That was cool and unique, and the motion controls and stuff in the PS3 or the PS4. It's like all these little add-ons and stuff. But, that doesn't say anything for the console. It's like, well, you could just build these peripherals for, the current generation. You don't have to make a new box. But it just seems so corporate-y that they want to reboot their whole brand now with peripherals that you could have had earlier, but we just felt like selling you a new box.
Yeah.
It's all about making money.
I sound jaded. I'm not really that jaded. I'm just not really excited about new consoles, which sucks because I love consoles. I want to be excited.
I know, same. We'll get into some more console news in a minute. Brad, you got some news?
I do. I've actually got a couple of things that I forgot to put on there, so I'll get them out the way so I don't forget. First thing might be specific to South Australia or Australia, but EB Games, at least I know in South Australia, is currently raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation.
They are. I bought a Pokemon plushie from them, and pretty much half of what I was like, this is actually cheaper, but you don't get the savings. I'm like, what are you talking about? So we're going to give half of this to the Starlight Foundation. I'm like, and I asked him, what if I passionately hated the Starlight Foundation? Could I not give them that money? And he's like, why would you hate them? I'm like,
why would you do that?
But what if I did?
Why are you such a massive cunt?
Yeah, but no, they are, and it's great. So go buy stuff. And EB Games is GameStop.
Also, they're doing a raffle, $5 a ticket, and you go in the draw to win a retro arcade machine with 60 classic games on it.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty cool.
It'd be great if they weren't so expensive.
That's the thing.
EB Games is ridiculously expensive.
They are. They're like a 40% markup because they have that, we'll match prices bullshit. To get the old ladies in there. You send your mum down to the shops to buy you, latest edition of Minecraft on your Xbox. She comes back with it. It cost her $80. And you're like, Mum, you're a fucking idiot.
They're probably doing an 80% markup now to make up for the money that they're donating to charity.
I sound jaded now, but I would not be surprised. Put the prices up and give fucking $5 to those fucking dying kids, will you?
Jesus. Let's move on before Matt gets worse.
So give money to children.
Yeah,
don't listen to mass.
Don't do that.
Don't hate children. Don't hate the dying kids.
You're a child once, mate.
Bought a Pancham. It's fucking sweet. He's over there somewhere. No, he's probably not. I don't know where he is.
You don't know where anything is.
Don't hate children. Maybe win an arcade machine.
Yeah.
That's the message I'm sending. I don't know about you.
I don't know whether I approve of it or not, Brad, but
I don't care. And the other thing is I caught this morning I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but I caught the trailer for the new Call of Duty.
Call of Duty!
Call of Duty!
Call of Duty Ghost Whisperer.
No, it's Advanced Warfare. It's got Kevin Spacey.
Call of Duty on the Game Boy Advanced.
Kevin Spacey's in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What
I
have I
don't
signed
know.
up for this week?
It's a different studio doing it. Sledgehammer. They did... what the fuck is
That's
that?
Reggie.
Why
That's what
is
Reggie
he-
thinks of Call of Duty.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. We'll see. That's what I say about all the Call of Duties until they come out.
You quite enjoy Call of Duty, don't you?
They're okay.
Yeah, I mean the new GoldenEye on the Wii. So I say new, it was fucking years ago, but that was basically Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Bruce isn't impressed by any of it.
I'm not impressed by any of this.
Call of Duty? Are you a Call of Duty player, Eric Fullerton?
Yeah, just the single player stuff.
we've had,
I played through probably maybe 5 or 6 of them to the end. Just the single player campaign.
Just 5 or 6 of them.
You know?
Fucking hell! How many are there?
About 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I think there's like 52 of them now.
Oh
I think.
yes, good.
Yeah,
We've
something
had
like that.
Brent and Afro from the Dead Workers Party on the last couple of episodes, and they are both just not interested in single player games. Are you the same, or do you play stuff? You play
No,
stuff?
yeah, I love single player stuff. I mean, it gives you a chance to just zone out and like you know, be in the game. You know, just get absorbed in it and play it and not get worried about
Getting ganked.
communicating to other people or
Yeah.
worrying about other people's anything. Like, there's no team play. It's just you and the story. You know, it's just whatever you want to do. You don't have to worry about somebody like, hey, come on, hurry up. What are you doing over there? You're going the wrong way. No, go this way. You know, it's just like, I want to do what I want to do
Yeah.
and play this story and soak it all in. Because, you know, when you're playing a multiplayer game and you have to read something, most times everybody in your party just skips it and goes, okay, whatever, let's just go on. You know, some people like skipping cut scenes because they take too long because there's 4 other people playing with you. You know, anyway, so it's awesome. I love single players. I mean, I also like multiplayer, but I can't believe, you know, I talked to Brent a lot about, you know, stuff like this, and, you know, I'll mention some awesome game I'm really looking forward to, and then finally I know that once I mention that single player, he'll just be like, wow, I'm not gonna play that crap. Like, oh, really? Man.
Missing out, I reckon. Missing out.
Yeah.
You don't get your performance review either, which is nice.
Yeah. Mario Kart Direct. They did Nintendo did a Direct specifically on Mario Kart, which is hilarious because it starts off with the dude like turning on the internet and eating chips, and then it's like Mario Kart Direct. It's like they knew what I wanted. And I was feeling the exact same way. I'm like, I want to see. I was literally.
You want a
the same
guy
day,
eating chips?
I wanted to see more Mario Kart 8, and I was like watching a channel that was like showing all of the tracks and stuff, and then all of a sudden Mario Kart Direct. I'm like, fucking yes, Nintendo, you delicious biscuit. So let me tell you some things about Mario Kart 8. How about we do that? All 30 characters have been revealed. There you go. You can have a look, Tony, on the screen. Some new mentionables are Metal Mario, Shy Guy Lakitu, Baby Rosalina, Pink Gold Peach. I don't even know what they're doing
Pink
now.
Gold Peach.
Yeah, basically Metal Peach.
Huh?
And the
Trying to rip
Koobalings,
off Smite.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've shown all 30 characters there, so I don't know whether there's going to be more unlockables or not. Who cares? Toad and Shy Guy and Lakitu are there. They're the ones I'm playing. Who will you play?
Birdo!
Oh, mate. Birdo better be unlockable.
No.
I miss the old Birdo. We now know what this device is. It's a super horn. Great news. Great news. Everyone's excited. Look at them. They're
Super
pumped.
horn?
They're pumped. It's a super horn, so it basically does
Tells
like a
people to get out of
radius
the way.
effect around you and knocks people out and items and stuff, which is cool. They have announced voice chat. You can do with a headset or just on the gamepad, so you can chat with people. Only in the lobby though. I hope they patch that stuff so you can call people cunts in the race. But That's cool.
Mario Kart 8, the new Call of Duty.
The new that is also a thing.
Call of Duty.
Race.
That's probably why it's only
Call of Duty kart.
That's probably why it's only in the lobby.
I wonder how racist Mario Kart players are.
Probably heaps.
Yeah, they can probably only monitor the lobby, and that's why they've done it.
Yeah. Online up to 12 players, worldwide, local, or just your friends. You can. This is actually something I'm excited about. You can make your own tournaments with your own set of features and rules. So, which is pretty cool. And so, say I set a time trial tournament, and all of you guys compete in your own time, and it'll have a leaderboard with rankings and stuff. That's
kind of cool. I think I like that.
I think that'd be good. If you know enough people with Wii U's, that's probably the catch. I know 3 people, so 4. So I'm alright.
I'll buy one when they make Pokemon Snap.
Okay, good. Mario Kart TV, you can create and capture moments, rewind, slow motion, and upload them to the Miiverse community. Who even cares? What does excite me though is you can also smash it up on YouTube, which is going to be interesting because we got flagged for our last episode of the 8-Bits podcast because it had Nintendo footage in it. They're going to have to loosen their anus a little bit.
They won't though.
But give you the option to upload Mario Kart and then be like, flag that. That's
probably
ours.
Upload straight
Flag
to their
that.
channel.
That's ours. Flag that. That's ours. Good luck to them. So hopefully they just sort themselves out. This is what's really fucking good. If you buy and register Mario Kart 8 before July 31st, you can get a free digital download of either... these are all $80 games, by the way. New Super Mario Bros. U, Pikmin 3, Wii Party U, or Zelda Wind Waker. For free. Just fucking free. I'm getting Wind Waker HD, and I'm replaying it now, because I'm going to get it for free. Also, if you're in... that's the Americas, but in Europe and here, add to the list of things you can choose from Monster Hunter 3, Nintendo Land, Game & Wario, Wonderful 101, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, and Sonic Lost World. So, just far out. Just buy Mario Kart 8. Free games. All over the place.
That's pretty cool.
If you've got a Wii U, you might as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got a Wii U, you know you're getting Mario Kart 8, right? That's kind of the point. That is the point.
Are Nintendo gonna do a bundled Mario Kart 8 and Wii U?
Yep. So you can get yourself a bundled Mario Kart Deluxe Wii U and Wind Waker and a remote control with a steering wheel for like, I don't know, $300 or however much they're going for these days. Stupid good. Just get one.
Maybe I'll get... No.
You will.
I might.
When am I going to get my Fatal Frame bundle?
Oh. Yeah, see? You're going to get a Wii U at some point. Fatal Frame yourself.
We'll see.
Mate, they'll be $150 next year. Don't worry about it.
Probably.
At Christmas time, that'll be $150.
They will be. That's the thing. Over to you, Brad.
All right. So what's going on at Naughty Dog?
Everyone's going.
All
So
the things.
another person's left. The Last of Us lead character artist Michael Noland has left Naughty Dog. I do know he's hooked up with... I can't remember the name of the studio, but they made that the Unfinished Swan, that indie game where you chuck paint around.
Oh. No,
it was on a PlayStation 3.
Okay.
I think it's on Steam. But yeah, good luck to him. Indie's a decent place to go now.
Yeah.
But what's happening? What's happening, Naughty Dog?
Yeah, are they falling apart or...
Are they falling apart? Are they run by a total asshole that everyone's like, oh, you know what? I ain't got time.
I don't know. It's really strange that all these people are living at the same time.
Does make you question the direction they're going in.
It could be a coincidence, but I'm slightly concerned.
Oh well.
Do you have anything?
I do.
Anything
Sad
else?
times.
Oh,
there's that beep again.
What the fuck?
Oh, it burns me.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, Lord.
It's Eric. Look at his face. He's
doing
doing
it.
it.
To us.
What? I don't think anyone else can hear that but us. That's weird.
We're getting this like high pitched beep every now and then. So if you see us freak out, that's why.
That's what we're hearing in our cans. The Nintendo Store will be offline until May 9th. More mega migrations are happening to their systems, so be aware of that.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
So you know how last week I was saying the rewards thing was going down. Now their whole online shop is going down till May 9th because they're transferring to a new cloud. This new system that's supposedly going to be amazing.
Cloud.
So they're chucking things on new servers.
Yeah. Chucking stuff on cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud time.
New system.
Was that the end of that?
Yes.
Oh.
I stopped talking.
Yeah, you just did. So Daylight came out, that procedural horror game, and it looks like a big pile of shit.
Eric's like, oh, it's not shit. I'm going to Google that.
I am Googling it right now.
Yeah, Google it and witness the bad times. It's the epitome of PewDiePie games.
Oh.
It is a thing.
What does that mean?
It means it's a thing screaming at your face every now and then.
Okay.
And
that's supposed to be horror.
And that is horror, apparently.
Good.
It's slender. You walk around picking up letters.
And every now and again,
someone screams in your face.
And then you have to go pick up another thing and take it to a place. And sometimes there's a scream happens. And that's scary, maybe.
It's disappointing. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Nintendo.
That's kind of interesting, though. I'm watching the launch trailer, and you have a little teddy bear, just like Among the Sleep, which is another horror game about to come out, which is pretty great. The demo was really great. We played that the other day. But this one, Daylight, has a mini map on a little phone that you're holding in front of you. That's kind of a cool idea. Hadn't seen that done before.
It's a really cool concept, but it's just nothing. It's so. Watch someone play it on YouTube. It is the dumbest thing you'll ever see. EA had nothing to do with it.
Maybe they should have.
There we go. PewDiePie Moose.
PewDiePie Moose. Cool. Nintendo have done a patent for a new hardware thing. It was filed in October last year for a game system that uses shorter distance radio communication to transmit and receive data with an attached unit. How exciting. But the thing that's most exciting about it is some of the diagrams indicate that some of the buttons will be interchangeable. You know, take them off and put other ones on. Fucking what? This is all the information I have. It's not much.
That's weird.
Isn't it weird?
You know what? Instead of doing that, here's an idea. Make a game.
I've got an idea. I'd just like to see you in there with, you know, whoever the fuck does Iwata and be like, make a game. Oh. Make a game. Oh. Make a game. Wouldn't it be nice to just go in there and tell them how to do a Mario Party right? That'd be good. Anyway, I'm done with news today.
Are you?
Yeah.
So I can just go hog wild?
Go.
Go untie your hog and let it run.
Beautiful.
Unleashed.
Alright, so Broketober this year is going to be interesting.
I don't know what that means.
It means October has a lot of games coming out, and you will be broke.
Excellent work.
We have Middle-earth, Shadows of Mordor.
Does look very cool.
Dragon Age Inquisition and Alien Isolation all coming out not only in the same week, but within days of each other.
Oh, that's good.
I think in America, it might be on the same day.
Do we really expect Alien Isolation, though,
to be any good?
It might be.
Yeah, you've been burnt before, Brad.
I have been burnt before. Well, I just missed out on being burnt. I didn't pay money for Colonial Marines.
Good.
Ever. Now I'm depressed.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sorry for bringing it up. Good.
Yeah, Broketober.
Broketober.
Forever.
Right. I have a list of ideas.
Oh no!
I have a list of ideas for Telltale games.
Oh, for Telltale games.
Telltale
for
games.
Nintendo. Make a game.
Make it. No, that's
Make
my
a
one
game.
idea. It's a quick list, that one.
Yeah.
So games I'd like Telltale to have a crack at.
I feel like this needs a bumper. Do 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 do. Brad's ideas.
There you go. It's
Yeah,
done. All right. So number one.
There you go.
Thank you, Eric.
Sure.
Number one.
Anytime.
A superhero game.
Uh-huh.
That'd be rad. I mean, most superhero stories are mysteries, and they've proven that they can do that.
Yeah.
And also do interesting combat scenes
Yeah.
that don't. And if you look at a superhero like Spider-Man, he doesn't necessarily win all his fights.
No.
So that could be. I think that could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
2. A Victorian romantic drama. You're a young Victorian woman
Ooh.
with several shooters, parties to go to, all interpersonal drama.
Mm-hmm.
Things happen. Maybe someone gets TB. I don't know.
Bit of prostitution on the side.
Maybe she becomes destitute.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. That's better
Nice.
than...
I'd
yeah,
play
I like
that.
that one better.
A proper gritty crime drama. I mean, they've done The Wolf Among Us, which is this noir. I'm thinking something more like The Wire.
Yeah.
Just like a procedural.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd be happy with that. A game where you play as a vengeful ghost. I haven't put a lot of thought into that one, but that'd be rad.
Yeah.
Like you're like unseen and you have to haunt things and discover things possibly.
Mm-hmm.
5. Murder, She Wrote.
Yep. Murder, She Wrote.
Jessica Fletcher all up in that business.
You know there is a Murder, She Wrote... There's 2 Murder, She Wrote games.
You shut up or give them to me.
I'll give them to you.
Wonderful.
They exist. They're point and clicks.
What? Oh, this is the best.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I want.
And it's fucking...
Are you like really nice to people, but you're like trying to figure out if they're the murderer?
yeah, I haven't played it. But yes.
You should have thought about your
You
answer
should have
before
thought
you
about
said
that.
something.
There's too many questions.
Tell me.
They exist, and
Right,
you
get it.
need to review them.
Give him
on
the
next
games
show.
and he can
Next
review
time.
them next show.
Give me the Murder, She Wrote.
Give
Dun,
them
dun,
to
dun,
me.
dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's probably that way. That's probably right. Oh, the noise!
Okay, well,
The noise is back.
I didn't even click anything. It just stopped. So there you go.
Maybe it's the switchboard telling you to move on.
Yeah, probably is.
Maybe it is.
It's like, you've been going for 40 minutes already. Can we get out of the news and find out what you've been
Has
playing?
Eric got any news?
Don't care. Welcome to the Save State. We talk about the things and we also give our guests a chance to talk. What have you been playing, Mr. Fullerton?
What have I been playing? So this is a weird time. 90% of my time is being played by like one game, and then 10% is lots of other little games that all end up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Weird little indies and things that nobody's ever heard of. Some old stuff on my Steam list. So basically, I'm playing a lot of Smite.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Smite. A lot of Smite. I feel like I need to get up and stretch and move around and eat food. I've been playing so much Smite. It's unhealthy. But I'm getting better, I think. Probably not though. But I'm loving Smite. And I mean, other games are just, they come and go. I haven't really come up with anything like lately that is just, I've got to keep playing it.
I know, right?
But that's kind of how, like, it's like an OCD, I guess. I'll latch onto a new game and I just won't let go. And it used to be, World of Warcraft, and it used to be StarCraft 2.
Wow.
Used to be Unreal. Right now it's Smite, and I don't know when it'll go away. These things usually last about 2 years or so, and then I'll finally move on. But
You're in
so
TeamSpeak all the time playing Smite with people.
yes, I'm usually logged in, and and as far as our YouTube channel, we're like, people don't like to watch pre-recorded Smite matches. It's just a thing. People love to watch live matches because you can interact and nobody knows what's going to happen next, and you could make the most awesome play ever that no one's ever seen. You could witness it right here for the first time. But on YouTube, it's like, oh, it's just a match, and I don't know. There's just something like all the magic is lost somehow. So that makes we don't put Smite matches on YouTube, but that's the game that we play. Of course, we do a podcast about it, but otherwise, it is kind of a nice breath of fresh air when we play all these other weird games, because it's like, oh yeah, there's other games out there, and we get into them, we play them, like Jazz Punk was awesome. One of my favorite current first-person adventure games. Have you guys seen that before? Jazz Punk?
I've got it. I watched the first 2 episodes on your channel, and then I was like, I'm not going to watch this anymore. I'm going to play it because it looks really good.
It's just too weird. It's just it's awesome. You can't predict anything that's going to happen, which is the coolest thing about that game. So many games are predictable and cliche. Jazz Punk is everything but that. I have a ton of games that I need to play because I own. I guess everybody's got that issue where they have, 1,000 games never played but owned because we bought them during some winter sale or something for like 2 pennies, So I got a ton of stuff I need to play, but really I always come back to Smite. We do a fair amount of Gmod Tower. Gmod Tower is always a good time. Lots of mini games and weird stuff going on in there.
I've opened Gmod once and I didn't know what I was doing, so I closed it, and I haven't opened it since. I don't know what I'm doing. It's
very confusing. The interface is very unpolished. But once you know what you're doing, it's so much fun. It's so good to get into. I will stop playing Smite to play that anytime. Maybe not like all day kind of a thing, but it's a great little just mess around and goof off kind of game.
Back to Smite.
Smite, I guess. Smite when it comes down to it, that's what I'm playing.
Smite without the fact that you've got a group of dedicated people who are basically always on TeamSpeak ready to play it with you. Would it still have the same pull to you if you didn't have that core group of people to flap about with?
Maybe not as much. So the reason I started getting into Smite is not because it's a MOBA. I was never a fan of MOBAs. I tried League of Legends. I tried Dota. I just didn't like it. Plain and simple.
Everybody says that.
Everybody says that. Like, I don't like MOBAs, but Smite's great. Everyone says that.
Yeah, exactly. So I came from the background of playing PvP in MMOs, most notably World of Warcraft. I was hugely into PvP and all the competitive play, the different seasons. I would play competitively and get all of the new gear that you could get, all the top tier stuff in PvP, and just always follow it very closely. And it was just so much more fun than doing the quests and raiding and stuff, even though I did that too. But I was just really into PvP. So one day I decided to kind of look around on the net for a game that gives the same experience as PvPing in an MMO, but not having to grind and not having to, basically grind for the equipment and all the stuff that you're wearing, because that gives an unfair advantage to all the people that didn't spend 5,000 hours playing the game and getting all the good stuff. And since I had spent about 10,000 hours playing the game, I would just get in there and own everybody, And that was really fun, but I kind of wanted an even playing ground. And that's the day that I found Smite, and that's exactly what it is. It's an MMO PvP type experience where nobody is grinding for gear. Everybody's even playing ground. And that just took over. And once I found Smite, I pretty much canceled my WoW account. That was it.
Wow.
So
the WoW
it's
killer.
Good times.
What would you give it out of 5 stars?
6.
Oh, shit.
Can I do that? That's cheating.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you misunderstand?
Didn't Brent give it 11?
Yeah, he did. That's true.
11.
You can have 5. A 5 and a 1. Wicked. So that's a thing.
Wicked.
Smite. Everyone's talking about Smite. Bruce, you haven't had a chance to play it much this week, have you?
No, I've been playing Sims Real Life Edition.
Yeah. I love it. Bradadas, did you end up getting Child of Light yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll be interested to see what you think. But I got it. I don't want to kill myself. I want to kill myself.
Because you want to keep playing it, or because it's terrible?
Because I don't like it.
Oh.
It makes me sad.
Child, tuck yourself in bed.
Why is that? Why is that playing?
Why is that good audio? Welcome to Stealing Things
That's
from
scary.
the Internet. Okay, so yes, it's good looking. It's not heaps good looking though. I find the art style a bit too indie, if that's the thing. It looks like Braid to me.
Oh.
And I know it's a cheap game. It was only $20 Australian. And I know that their thing was like, we just drew the concept art and fucking put it in the engine. Sweet as, right? And it looks like concept art.
But that's what it was.
Bit. I know, that's what it is, but I'm saying it shouldn't have been concept art. They should have,
But they warned you it was going to be concept art.
Yeah. I think it looked good from a distance, but looking at it, I'm like, no, I don't know about
Well, art's art. How does it play?
How does it play? So... Yep, it does. It's a platformer, basically, but it's not a good one. So it's doing the Rayman Legends thing, but badly. And then every now and again, it's got a monster that you can either touch or be attacked by, and then you go into the battle mode, or you can avoid it.
Have you got the wings yet?
Yep, you get them pretty much straight away after a bunch of... You know what? The thing that I thought I was going to be annoyed at most was going to be the rhyming. I don't know what that was. That's fine.
Never mind that. Never mind that.
But it doesn't annoy me that much. So that's good. But it is pretty piss poor writing, to be honest. Some of it. It's like... The thing... I'll just go through my notes here. The good things. The music is really lovely. But it suffers from the same thing Final Fantasy 12 onward did, which is the battle music is a little bit too fucking fluffy and nothing. It doesn't have that, I'm in a fight. It's just sort of like, it's too soft and annoys me. It's like a bit bland. As lovely as it is, I just think there should be a little bit more rhythm and drums or something just to make the battles like, to pump you up. It's like, and especially since you're going to hear that fucking music a lot, because they only seem to have 2 fight musics in these games. Like, these games are 80 hours long, and you give us a boss tune and a battle tune, and that's it. Like, come on now, really? Anyway, so that was the thing. The characters are boring. I don't think there's any engaging character. I've only played it for 5-6 hours now, and I've met, obviously Aurora, the main character, the little fucking Navi thing, some jester. It's a fucking jester, and bores me to death, and some gnome guy. But none of the characters are engaging or interesting. I keep going back to Final Fantasy VII and thinking about the first sort of few hours of that game and just how engaging and diverse the characters were, like Barrett and Biggs and Wedge even, like they were... You gave a shit about them pretty quickly, whereas this one's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. The plot seems... This isn't a spoiler because I don't know the truth of it, but basically she dies in the opening scene, and I think this is her on her way to heaven, and she just needs to figure it out. She's like, where's Dad? It's like, shut up, we got to go kill the Queen, be strong. But I'm just like, oh, yeah. So I could be completely wrong. She might come back to life at the end, but I doubt it. I think it's a bit of one of those, Pan's Labyrinth kind of things. So the battle system is pretty fun. It's okay, but it gets tiresome pretty quickly, and you don't want to keep fighting stuff, which is a pity, because it's probably the best part of the game. It's all about the interruptions, which is a timing strategy kind of thing. So you've got your bar down the bottom, which is waiting for your turn, and everyone moves at different speeds there depending on their skills and that kind of thing. And then there's a cast zone where you pick what you want to cast at the beginning of it. Say it's like just a normal attack, which has a cast time of short, so it will zip to the end. Or you could do a spell which takes a bit longer. So when you're in the cast zone, if you get attacked or attack someone else who's in the cast zone, it interrupts you and puts you back on the timeline, so you don't get to do what you set up to do.
So if you attack an enemy who is casting,
Yeah,
you interrupt that and
pop
knock
them
them
back.
back.
So it's all
okay.
about timing, and you can use your little will-o-wisp thing to shine in the enemy's face, which slows them down on the bar. So you're slowing down them, and you're casting stuff, and then you're letting them go so they get into the cast zone, so you can knock them back, slow them down again, and keep getting attacks. And that was really fun. Like, I enjoyed getting the hang of that. And once you start getting the hang of that, it's like, yeah, fuck.
I do like a turn-based system with a little bit of real-time interaction. That's cool.
It is good. But then you find you'll be in a battle because you're grinding, and you're like, I can't be bothered, and you'll get your ass handed to you. So it's kind of a thing. It doesn't give you an advantage. Well, it gives you an advantage to do it, but not doing it will fuck you over. So it's kind of, and then you sort of get, I just can't be bothered slowing him down and doing this time. I just want to, you know.
Wait, well, I mean, when you grind, you just want to push X.
Exactly, and that's what I was doing, and I was getting my ass handed to me. I was like, oh, I really have to, and you know, controlling the will-o-wisp and stuff is kind of annoying. So that was the thing. The platforming feels out of place. Like I said, it's not Rayman-y. It's kind of you're just flying around a map, and then because it's an RPG, you're going and revisiting places and stuff, and it just all looks the fucking same. So you're just like, oh god, where am I now? And I don't know, I wasn't into it. So I am going to play it again and give another 5 or 6 hours just to get further into the story. But so far, 5 or 6 hours in, I'm pretty unimpressed. I'll give it a 2. Yeah, that's right. Sad times. So I'm interested to see what you think.
I still want to check it out. So
yeah,
maybe next episode.
It feels a little bit linear. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a game there. It feels like in Braid, it was kind of like, here's this deep meaning that I want to tell you. Just write a fucking poem. Like, don't make me play a game to read it. Like, anyway, that's what I feel like. Like, I don't like poetry, and you're just pissing me off. Some of the rhythms are all wrong as well. It's like, at least have the same amount of syllables in each fucking sentence. Anyway. 2 stars.
2 stars.
Eric, did that game grab your attention like it grabbed all of ours?
I hadn't even seen it.
Eric's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Or heard of it or anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
It'll be
like,
it'll
I
be
mean, I was looking it up,
soon.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not on Steam yet.
Oh, it should be. It should be out and everything.
I think it's like
Oh, okay.
$10 on Steam. Oh no,
wow.
be more than that.
It'll be about $20, $20 or $30.
I think I'm kind of. I've seen so many games like this. You know, the 2D platform where you're kind of swimming around or floating around. You know, I don't know. It's just there's too many of them, and it has to be really different. Like the last one I really enjoyed that genre, I guess, is Beat Buddy. Did you guys ever play that?
No.
No idea what you're on about.
What the hell?
Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's super cool. Do a search for Beat Buddy. It was
This
it
sounds
was
like
a really
trap.
cool music game.
That was...
No, there's nothing dirty about it. If that's
I've got a
what you're
Beat
thinking.
Buddy.
Oh Jesus!
It's
He's in the lab.
everything is synced to music going on, and it's just you're playing it and you're creating a song as you're playing, and all the enemies react on like the 4th beat or an upbeat of you know, like a 4/4 measure song. You know, it's like, so if you have some sort of sense of rhythm, you'll do really good in this game. If not, it might be kind of hit and miss. But like, it's really musically oriented and it's like visually awesome. But it's a simple game to play. It's not like a super complicated. There's kind of a storyline, but anyway, Beat Buddy. I think it was like a few pennies on the Humble Bundle at one point. That's where I got it from. But yeah, those genres of games, I think it's so easy to make because there's like these video game creator programs that you can buy, and you can create one of these games in 5 minutes. All you have to do is put in your own art, and it's done. and that's what's killed that genre. Is there's just too many of them, and most of them are terrible.
That's the thing about Child of Light too. Once you get the wings, what are you platforming? You're not platforming. You're just
I
fucking
wasn't even aware
flying
there was
around.
any platform elements whatsoever, apart from the fact that it's a 2D map.
It's a 2D map, and there's jumping and doing stuff. And I guess maybe that's where my head's all wrong. It's just a place to move around. But like, why is it so big if there shouldn't be? I'm gonna move on. Brad, what have you been playing?
It's funny Eric mentioned his like Steam backlog, because I've been playing something that was on my backlog, which is Bastion.
Ooh, that's a great game.
It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually bought this twice. I bought it on Steam for like $2, and I bought it on my Xbox for like $2. So I'm doing well. Yeah, so you play as the kid after some terrible apocalypse has happened. It's a if you're not watching the video, it's an isometric RPG. It reminds me of some of the old Mega Drive RPGs.
It looks like Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, a little bit. It's got a really cool art style where the ground comes up from somewhere beneath your character's feet. Combat's fun once you get the hang of the block timing and the counters. It's good fun. Lots of different weapons to try, and they're all significantly different.
Cool.
Story, it's pretty simple, but it had me wanting to know how it would end.
This is the one that's got a narrator.
Yeah, the narrator, he's really cool.
Yeah.
He will, a lot of it is pre-done, but he will react to things you do. And it's pretty funny a lot of the time.
Yeah, I remember when this came out. I don't know why I didn't play it. I was really keen for it, but obviously it didn't come out on Mac, and that's probably why.
That's probably
That'll be it.
That'll be it. But yeah, it looked great. So,
it is good.
Cool.
It's not super long. I smashed it out probably in about 6 hours, like one sitting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a really cool system of liquors which you can drink to improve your stats and give you bonuses, and gods who you can invoke to make the game more difficult.
Right.
So that's an interesting concept. Trying to think of anything else relevant, because I don't want to. I mean, most of the stuff I could talk about would be story stuff, and that's a bit spoilery.
Did you play it, Eric?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what'd you
loved
think,
it.
Eric?
The biggest thing I remember about it is the narration was awesome, and the music was so good.
Oh, the music.
It felt like it was a blend of like Western, like American Western music with orchestra, kind of almost like a Firefly kind of a feel to it.
A little bit of EDM as well.
Yeah. Like I guess the sound is what I remember most about it. It was so great, and the narrator. It was just cool sitting down and hearing his voice, and he's talking about what's going on, and he's talking about you, and it's I don't know, it's really great. And the gameplay itself was excellent as well. But I just remember the sound being just extraordinary. I played the whole thing with headphones on, so I could hear it really nice, and the stereo effect is amplified, But yeah, that's a great game. If no one's played that, you got to, and it's not long, like you said, like 6 hours. I think I kind of spent a lot of time on it, kind of walking around and just kind of like, I might have spent like 10 or 12 hours on it.
You can easily do it
at your own pace.
But I needed something.
It's great.
I needed something for a podcast, so I smashed it up.
Shit.
That's why I'm so disappointed. Like, every game that I've started so that I could talk about it has disappointed me so much that I don't want to fucking touch it again. Like Broken Age, Child of Light, whatever the hell I played before Broken Age.
I mean, I had a stint of that the last few weeks, so I guess it like comes and goes.
Yeah. It's just disappointing when you get excited about something and it's like, oh, you're a bit shit. How many stars would you give Bastion?
Bastion, 5, easy. I can't think of anything bad to say about it.
Is that your first 5?
No. Last week, Wolf Among Us.
Oh, yeah. And The Last of Us, I think you gave pretty high as well. Wicked. Bruce? Been playing real life business?
Yeah, I've been playing Sims Real Life Edition. It's the worst game ever.
Can you take it back to the shop? Probably not.
Nah. I could kill myself. That'd stop the game.
He's gone past the 7-day no questions asked return policy.
I give it 1 star.
Excellent.
I did play some Monaco with you though.
We did. We smashed that last week.
That was good fun.
How good is that? Talk about that. I can talk about Monaco all day. See, that's actually... I shouldn't be so negative. We played a bit of Monaco and I bloody love it. I bloody love it. And then I'll edit the footage and it'll make me want to play it, and I'll hit these guys up on Skype and be like, mate.
I get these random messages at 3 a.m. Mate, do you want to play Monaco? I'm gonna fucking sleep, mate.
It's so good. Oh, it's such a good game.
Is there an ending? Have you not beat it yet?
We haven't finished it yet. We're in the second story arc at the moment. So there's two stories versions. There's the locksmith's version of the story, and then you finish that. It's got a full story arc with all the characters, and then the second run through is you're being investigated by an investigator. Lol. And he's getting...
Oh, imagine that.
He's getting one of the other dudes' version of the story. So you go through the same missions, but the maps are different. It's harder, and the outcome's always different as well. So that's kind of nifty. And then after that, we've got sort of origin stories of all the dudes, and then a finale chapter, which we don't know what it is yet, but
substantial.
Yeah, it really is, and the replay value is really good too, because you do want to go back, and if you miss some of the treasure, you don't have to get all the treasure in each map, but you want to go back and do better.
Unless you're playing with a guy that's got serious OCD, and then he won't leave the map until he's got all the treasure.
But it's so good. Let's talk about all of the parts, Bruce. Graphics. Mate,
you can keep going.
I'm so excited about this.
I played Monaco with you, and that was the first time I'd played it.
Yeah, well, we played it for hours, didn't we? I don't remember.
I think we played for like an hour and a half.
Okay. It just feels like forever.
So tell me what this game is, because I know it's thieves.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
It's like a heisty kind of thing. So alright, let's go gameplay. So there's, like 8 or 10 different character types. They all have special abilities. So the locksmith can open locked doors and safes and stuff faster than everyone else. The mole can break through walls to tunnel around places. There's one that can see all the enemies on the map all the time.
Like a lookout. So the lookout can see where the enemies are and stuff like that.
Who else is there?
You've got the cleaner
who can chloroform people. So you can come up behind them and put them to sleep for a short amount of time. There's the gentleman who is always in a disguise, so people don't notice you unless they stare at you for a long time, and the little counter disappears, and then...
But yeah, you've got a time frame to get away and hide.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different classes that you can choose from, which makes your strategy really good. It's a great game for to play by yourself, but only to a certain point. After a certain point, the levels get really hard, and unless you've got a team of, I think, 4 is ideal.
You can do a lot of them with 3, but
we've been playing with 3, and you're like, you'll go through once and go, if only we had one more dude doing this for us, like the hacker.
4 is for your maximum?
Yeah, 4's the max. So the hacker can like put viruses in
PowerPoints and computers and
which
stuff like
shut
that.
down security cameras and lasers and that kind of thing.
And lights.
So your strategy is really good when you're playing. It's really cooperative. You find yourself going, I need a hacker over here, or can you come and put this guy to sleep for me so I can get
So I
get to work on the safe or whatever. Really cool. And like I said, the going back and playing levels again is great. It's a great game. Like we're not the best players. We'll do a map in about 20 minutes, and you'll see like the best time on the leaderboard will be like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
what the hell? How they do that in 3 minutes?
But I can just see them just going, not collecting everything. We really like going and getting everything. But yeah, so you'll do a level, it'll take you 20 minutes. You're like, okay, one more. And it's got that Minecraft itch kind of thing
that you want to play another one. Yeah,
we'll just do one more,
and then that one will finish.
3 a.m. and
one
you're
more.
Like, fuck. I need to go to sleep. And you're like, oh, Bam, come on, don't be such a pussy.
It's good how you can screw the others over too. Like if you got one guy that makes too much noise.
Yeah, and just runs through an area, and you're like sneaking around, and all of a sudden, 10 dudes with machine guns come through, and you're like, what the fuck? And he's hidden in a bush, and they're all
he's come running into the room, jumped in a bush, and next thing, 10 security guards pile in and start shooting the dude that was trying to sneak around.
It's good.
That sounds fun.
It's really fun. I reckon you'll like it. It takes maybe half an hour of playing and just sort of
getting yourself used to
doing a few of the characters to understand. Okay, I get this, and you sort of have your two kind of go-to dudes. Like I love the gentleman and the cleaner. You were hacker.
I was playing the hacker and the mole a lot.
Yeah, it's good. The graphics can get a little bit confusing. They're a bit particle heavy sometimes, and you're just like, fucking, I don't know what's going on. But once you know the game, it kind of doesn't bother me anymore. I just remember playing the first 10 levels going, fuck, everything's happening, I don't even know who I am. But now it doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, I did that in the first probably level and a bit. You sit there and you go, what fucking... I know one level we ran in and I was watching a totally different pixel. I'm like,
yes,
that's not me. That's Bam. Fuck.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I was dead on the ground because I ran straight into a security guard.
Yeah. But yeah, once you adjust, it seems to be fine. The music is awesome. It's genius. It's all like decorative piano, like heist kind of thing. It reminds me of Spy vs. Spy. I don't remember if that had any music in it, but it's like that.
That's the feeling.
Yeah. Which is really cool. That's all my notes.
Oh.
It's good, isn't it?
It is good,
mate. What? Since this is your review, how many
I give it a 4.
Oh, mate, I'm giving it a 5. And Bruce gives it a 5.
So in total, it gets a 9.
It gets a 9. 9 out of 5. It is awesome. Have you played it, Eric?
Yeah, I played it with Wes and Brent.
Yeah.
About a year ago or something.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Old.
I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I kind of wanted to play more of it, but we never got back to it. Never really did any more with it. I don't know why, but it's now that I know you like it, maybe we can play it or something.
That's what Afro said.
I'd like to play it again.
Afro was like, sweet, someone can play with me because no one else does.
Yeah, we're always looking for a fourth.
Looks like we got a little team going then.
Love it.
So how many can play at once? Is
4.
it 4? 2 to 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
It's going to be cool. Tell you what, I'm going to play some tonight.
If you're going to play some as soon as we leave, I know you.
No, I'm going to go to sleep as soon as you leave. Tell you what, I'm dying here.
Isn't it like morning time?
Yeah, but I'm excruciatingly hungover. You have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Do we have time for my sad stories of sadness?
Yes, we do.
What's that mean?
I bought Dark Souls 2.
Yay!
Oh.
I didn't have a good time. Didn't have
really?
a good time with it. No.
Okay. Is it being... I'll let you review it, but I'll ask you one question. Is it just being a cunt for the sake of being a cunt now?
This one is, I
Yeah.
feel.
Okay. That's what I feared.
The first one, even when it is being a real bastard, it doesn't feel... It always feels like it's a little bit what you're doing as well. You can do something to change up your approach, which will usually get you through. But the second one, it just feels difficult for the sake of being difficult. The first one has quite a good first taste. Like it it's not easy, but it gets you in the right state of play.
Mm-hmm.
This one, not so much.
It's hard to get past the first menu.
Yeah,
You died.
pretty
I haven't
much.
started yet.
Tutorial.
I tried to figure out why this could be, and I did some research. Turns out, different game director.
Okay.
I reckon it might even be a different team.
Right. They're just like, we're making a hard game. Lol.
I think the two things that really got to me was they've changed the feel of combat, which, having played like 60 to 80 hours of the first one, really messed with my head. Like in the first one, I might be exploiting a glitch, but if you hit attack twice, it'll do an attack, and then it will like key up the second attack. You can get like a double tap, and you can't do that in this one. I mean, sometimes that would fuck you completely, but often if you got one hit in, you could get another sneaky hit. And circling around enemies and trying to get the backstabs were big in the first one, and that was like my go-to strategy once I figured out, oh, this works. In the second one, it feels more like you need to go in and swipe a lot to try and stun lock the enemies into dying. But the thing is, they can also do it to you. It feels like the stun lock on the player character is like really big, like it's got a big window. So if you do come in and try and do this tactic, which works, which seems to be the best way of doing it, quite often there'll be another enemy who will come in and they'll attack. You're in stun lock. The first one will have recovered, hits you. You're still stun locked, and they'll just stun lock you into oblivion.
Wow. So, did you put the game down and you're never going to play it again?
I put the game down back at the shop.
Back at the shop?
And I picked up Metal Gear Solid, the new one, Ground Zeroes.
Oh, yeah. Before you go, how many stars?
I'm not reviewing it.
-1.
Gets none.
No
stars.
review.
Go eat a dick.
Not worth reviewing.
Metal Gear.
Yep.
I don't want to review it yet because I've only done like one really quick playthrough of it.
Did you finish it? Isn't it short?
Oh yeah. It's really short. But it is basically a demo for the next one.
$40 demo.
Yeah. That's not to say, while I do think that price is ridiculous, the game is really fun. You do only get the one mission, but it is awesome to play.
Sweet.
I had more fun in that, probably 4 hours than I had
touching Dark Souls.
Playing about 10 hours of Dark Souls 2.
Wow.
And some other games, there's a lot of other games I can think of where they weren't as fun as those 4 hours.
Wow. Amazing.
Totally.
Welcome to the Quickfire Hype Round. Let's talk real quickly about what we're hyped about.
Oh, this is good.
In quickfire kind of fashion, like this.
Shall I
Super toy cars. Basically, micro machines for the new age. Looks pretty fucking sweet. Pokemon Art Academy for 3DS. I'm not excited about it, but it exists. Draw the Pokemon. Do it. Nintendo Direct at E3. Come on! Show us some games. I'm done.
Nice work. I'm hyped for Bound by Flame. Could go either way. Hopefully it's good. Watch Dogs. Same.
Right.
Murdered Soul Suspect. Same.
Watch Dogs news. Some kind of season pass for $20.
Oh, there's always a season pass.
I don't even know what that is. But it's like DLC and things.
Basically, you buy all the DLC in one go.
Right.
And you just download it when they release it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No news for any of that for Wii U, so I don't even think it's coming out on that anymore. Moving right along. Bruce?
No, Diablo 3 expansion when I finally buy it.
Fucking come on.
Mate, I told you.
2 weeks.
Sims Real Life is fucking me hard.
Eric?
I am looking forward to... okay, I have a list here. Mario Kart 8. You already mentioned that.
Oh my god, give me your friend code.
Can't wait for that. It's gonna be sweet.
It is.
Also, Final Fantasy 15. That's because Final Fantasy is awesome and it's not an MMO.
It is awesome. Well, it hasn't been awesome since 10, but I'm excited for 15.
Yeah, and Watch Dogs because everybody wants to hack stuff all over town. That's pretty sweet.
That game's just going to disappoint everyone. I can feel it.
Yeah, and Destiny because the hype is real. Nobody really knows what it is, but the concept art looks cool, and the ideas are there. It seems like it might be something new. A new idea. It's coming out September 9th this year, so that's cool. Also, Sniper Elite 3 because Sniper Elite 1 and 2 were awesome, and all sniper games are cool. Believe it or not, there's a crap ton of sniper first-person shooter games. But this is one of the best ones out there of the different sniper games, Sniper Elite 3, so I'm going to get that. And lastly, World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor.
Really?
This is going to be cool. It is the next expansion coming out this Christmas. And so you get to revisit Outland from the first expansion, which was the Burning Crusade. Also, the level cap is raised to 100. It's probably more of the same. But that's okay with me because I like the same. I like the way Warcraft was, and I don't think they should change too much. But it's getting a lot of scrutiny because it is just like, oh yeah, let's collect 5 bear hides and turn it in. That's what I like. Also, the PvP has kind of been changed up a little bit. I like that idea, so I'm probably going to get that.
Wow.
And that's my list.
Maximum hype! Avcon.
Did you send the thing off?
No.
Fuck.
I got a ticket for my birthday, so I don't need to send that thing off. But we'll do that.
You'll be going by yourself because it's too expensive.
Is it really? Avcon. So I'm excited about that, and we're going to try and get ourselves a media pass to go there.
Explain to the people.
Oh, okay. So that's the anime and video game convention in Adelaide. It's basically a little convention of cosplaying freaks and merch stands.
Pretty much.
Basically, which is all I'm really excited about because since the Cheese TV hosts are on, I haven't really cared about anybody else who's going to it. So that's the thing.
Wow, that doesn't sound very hype at
So
all.
Maz will be going. We will be going.
Hopefully
if we get a media pass.
Hopefully
If
we'll
not,
be going
we won't be.
to make some content there, and if not, then I'll just be dressed up as Luigi.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It's all on you.
You hyped about it? You hyped about fucking Diablo 3.
Diablo 3.
Get on
yeah.
Get on, you big fucking horse.
Jesus
Christ. Yeah, well, I'm hyped for the new Wolfenstein New Order. That new trailer they put out, the Stealth versus Mayhem trailer, really made me happy. I like it when you have legitimate options in progression, and if the trailer is indicative of what you can actually do, it looks like you do have proper stealth options in this game. Or you can just go nuts with 2 machine guns. 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's look.
Two of them.
It looks pretty good.
I mean, I say this about pretty much every game that comes out, as it could go either way, but I'm really hoping that this one's good. The acting and writing seem pretty okay. It's got the big stupid weapons which you want from a Wolfenstein game. 2 machine guns. 2.
No one's ever going to complain about 2 machine guns.
2 machine guns. It's been. I think it's been long enough since I've shot at Nazis. Like I got burnt out, but I think it's coming back.
It's coming back. It's about that time.
Burnt out Nazis. Sorry.
Yeah, every time you've mentioned Wolfenstein, I've only ever in my head seen the original.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Eva!
So yeah, cool.
I thought there better be a big robot Hitler.
There better be.
I don't know how that game's going to go in Germany.
Excellent. Welcome to the People's Sandbag. It's that time, the end of the show, where we take some contributions from the people in the sandbag. JBJ Blaze.
I really enjoy these, but I'm so confused.
Tentatively, he sent us two, so we'll top and tail this segment with the old Jabes. Here he is.
Hello, 8-Bitsters. This is JBJ Plays back with a new question. This one is from ERIC FULLERTON.
How
many times do you think you're gonna swear on their show after dropping that T-bomb on the shaft last night? Even you thought that was the past tense of Twitter, which is, Tweet, which is not, because that should be tweet 10. Anyhow, this is JBJ Blaze tuning out. Bye-bye, and thanks for the great show.
I love these. Really a T-bomb?
It's not really a T-bomb. Eric said twat on, or twat, as the Americans like to say, on his podcast yesterday.
Yeah, I don't remember saying that, but I guess it's not the past tense of tweet.
Twatted.
Yeah.
Twat.
So,
can I just hear the beginning of this
I
again?
twatted.
Hello,
There was a question in there
8-Bitsters. This
somewhere.
is JBJ Plays.
Sounds like that guy from the guy in the film car who does
You know?
What the hell are you on
I
about?
couldn't even understand what you said.
I don't think I was saying words. I was just trying to understand. Have you seen film cow cartoons? Like,
you guys.
anyway, doesn't matter.
I think the question in there was, how many times is Eric going to swear on our show?
Yeah, I don't think you have.
No, I don't think he has yet either.
0.
So polite.
Did I say the word twat yet?
Oh.
I guess
Well,
once.
it's done now.
I don't know if that's considered a T-bomb.
It's not even
I
a
don't know.
swear. I want to hear Eric
Not a
just
real
fly off the
one.
handle and call people a pack of cunts one day. It's going to be great. But I just can't see it happening.
One day.
One day.
One day.
It's
It'll
gonna be
a
directed at
cracking
you,
day.
Matt.
It'll be pushed to the edge.
It'll be the day you actually get to America, be live on their show, in their
Yeah.
studio,
I think
and
the
he'll
sentence-
unleash on you.
I think if we ever want to hear the word
Yes.
cunt in that accent, we're going to have to go to Canada.
Yeah. I think the sentence will probably sound a little something like, why the fuck did we ever let
bring this cunt
on
over
the-
here?
on the podcast?
That's probably a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you'll be passed out in the corner.
I still honestly don't understand what I'm doing on that show, but
The
hey,
prophecy.
I'll ride that wave. Eric Coomber on the Facebooks, in reference to Child of Light, says it's on my Steam wish list because I'm too busy playing Mass Effect and Animal Crossing. Two things: one, don't bother, and two, if you're playing Animal Crossing, you'll never have time to play anything because you're too busy pulling weeds out of your fucking garden. You can't. Just felt like it needed that. Didn't. Thanks, Eric. Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Doing a playthrough of that again. That seems to be one of those, like Baldur's Gate. You just pick it up and do it again. Every now
Apparently
and then.
there's going to be a PlayStation 4, Xbox One... Oh, that was you. That's alright. I thought something terrible was happening again. No, apparently there's going to be like a pack, like all three games in one.
Wow.
I do recall. Hal Highslop said Mario Kart 8. He's excited about this, which we went through some stuff. I should have. Ooh. Additional items including the blue shell, stoppers, and crazy eights, and promotional deals to try and boost sales. Thanks for the link to that. I already knew. Thoughts? Very excited. Very excited about the free game. Very excited about the game itself. Very excited to know Eric's got it. So he's another Wii U player I can add to my friends list and
And shake your fist at.
Shake my fist
And,
at.
and fist.
And fist. That's where I was going to go, but
For Mario Kart Glory, that's exciting. Unrelated to gaming, he says, heading off to Japan next year for weird adventures with 2 mates to whom I'm trying to traumatize. Well, that's fun.
That's great. I like traumatizing.
you probably successfully...
Where's a good place to start?
Japan?
Japan. Just start in the middle. Tokyo.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I forget all the names of all the places. Kyoto is pretty sweet. There's one place that's like video game heaven. It's just like, just go there.
Shibuya?
Shibuya. That sounds like an exclamation. Shibuya! Anyway. What else does he say here?
Or
Already
some kind of
planning on
effect
taking
from
them
Mortal
to
Kombat.
maids' cafes. Yep, you can do that. Stuffing Tenga eggs.
That's it. That's the end of it.
And anime girl body pillow sheets into their bags.
Nice.
Anything you would like me to bring back and send over, mate?
The cheapest, weirdest thing you can find.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Don't listen to Maz. Braz, 2 out of 3. We win.
Mate, I want Tenga eggs. All the Tenga eggs you can find. Just go in there. They're usually near the big basket full of used underwear that you can buy. That's the thing. That's gross.
Right, no, not the used underwear though.
Yeah.
No.
Cheapest, weirdest thing you can buy that's not used
that
underwear.
wasn't worn by another person.
Or, good old used Tenga egg box. Anyway, Liam Watson is talking about Disney Infinity, which is a good point. May as well talk about it. Will you be buying into the new Marvel figures and associated stuff? So I'll give you guys a bit of a rundown of what's going on here. I've got some badass.
I got some photos, but I don't know where the hell they
I
are.
don't know where they are.
I don't know where.
They're photos of Tenga eggs. They're not actually Disney Infinity Tenga egg.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, Tingo.
Trollolol. So they've announced Disney Infinity 2.0 Marvel Superheroes. The trailer is pretty cool. It shows off some of the things. Disney Infinity sold 3 million starter packs and made about $500 billion globally.
Mm-hmm.
So, a big success.
Pretty much.
Fuck, that's a lot. So now they're starting their next phase. So some figures: Hawkeye, Hulk, Winter Soldier, Iron Patriot, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Loki, Spider-Man, MODOK, Rocket Raccoon, Groot. There's 18 Marvel figures coming out for this fucking
You're
game.
poor again.
But there's only like 18 already existing figures. And 18 of the new ones are all going to be Marvel. The internet's a little bit pissed off about that, and I don't blame them.
But is this 2.0, is this an update to the game as well?
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wave 3 like
Unleashes hell upon everybody.
Is Disney
Yeah.
again.
In the trailer for the Marvel, there is some sort of hints towards some of the Disney characters we can expect. There's a Stitch character, Maleficent, and the chick from Brave sort of trucking around in the background, so that's kind of a bit of an Easter egg there. The new game is raising the level cap to 20. I didn't even know there was a level cap. Alright. So that's a thing. There are mega improvements to the toy box mode. Not that I care about that, but there's you can make better games now because they want you to make your own games.
Cool.
Yep, that's it. I've got a note here. Pokemon. Like, I don't think I will get on board this because I'm not massively into Marvel. I might be. The figures look fucking great, especially the Hulk. You can see.
You won't play it. You'll collect the figures.
That's kind of where I'm heading, I think, which is a bit weird. But Pokemon, mate, make a game with Pokemon figurines. Fucking everyone will buy it. I'll buy it twice.
Didn't they already?
No.
Isn't it shit?
Yeah, that little. Yeah, that's. It's not good enough.
Make it
They're
properly,
really
I
expensive on
think is what they
eBay, by
should
the way,
say.
those fucking things. Christopher Tate, that's Vlash, on Facebook says, now that the next gen, or I suppose they are counted as the current gen now, consoles have had time to fix their shit, which one would you prefer to buy? I'll ask you first, Brad. Do you think you've made the right choice?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still feel.
It's a PS4.
I mean, I still feel I might get an Xbox One eventually, but I don't feel I'm missing out on much.
No. I think...
Like, the only thing I think I'm missing out on is Killer Instinct. But that's the one thing.
You're not losing sleep over that, though,
No.
I imagine. I think I would go the PS4 as well, mainly because you've got one, Jason's got one now. I know that if Bam ever gets one, it'll be PlayStation. So I just think in terms of the social part of it, it would be PS4. But I go and I look at the games and I look at the peripherals and stuff that they've got going on. It's like, you're just a more expensive PlayStation 3, and I've already got one of them. Are you leaning anyway?
Oh, I wouldn't buy either of them.
Not ever. Eric, do you have either of them yet? You don't.
No.
Just had to remember. Did I buy one?
Like, I mean, I'm still playing GTA 5 on my PS3. That's good enough for now. Until something amazing comes out. Actually, I'm kind of excited about Killer Instinct because I used to play in Killer Instinct tournaments back in the arcades, back when that was a thing. And I was really good at it. That and Mortal Kombat. I was really into only fighting games, but like competitive. At stand-up arcades, So I'm kind of interested in that, just to kind of revisit and play it again. That'd be neat. But other than that, no. But my roommate does have a Wii U, and that is current gen, and that's super awesome. So I'll get my fill through Mario and, Wind Waker remake and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good to hear that someone else is giving Nintendo some love, not just me.
Well, I tell you what,
we'll have to friend you up too.
Yes, we'll sort that out.
If I was to buy a second console soon, it would probably be a Wii U.
Yeah, I think once Smash and Mario Kart hit, it'll probably be worth it, especially that bundle.
Yeah, you're probably right. If they do a bundle, I may buy a Wii U.
Yeah, I just think you can't go past buying the Wii U, get Mario Kart, and get another $80 game for free. I just think, how could you not? Liam Watson on the Facebook says also, what are your thoughts on the cast reveal of the next Star Wars film? Now, this sounds like a question for the new podcast, Horse Egg Hotel, but we'll get to that later. Are you guys pumped? You sad?
I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah, I don't know who any of them are.
I'm going to give up my nerd card, but I do not give a shit about Star Wars.
Mate, it's J.J. Abrams making the Star Trek movie with Star Wars characters. That's what it is.
No, I didn't give a shit before. It just wasn't part of my growing up.
Maybe we'll answer that next podcast once I've had a look at.
Yeah. So
the world.
Horse Egg Hotel.
No.
What?
We're not calling it Horse Egg Hotel. Or are we?
It's name to be confirmed.
Oh.
But I think I'm going to start it. It will rely solely on audience participation, asking questions about things, and when I gather enough, I'll invite someone around, sit on the couch, we'll talk for half an hour about those things.
Alright, so this is totally independent about the one we were talking about with Afro and reviewing TV and
so this is
TV and movies.
And movies.
Yeah, this is a different thing. That's going to be, I don't know, Wonderlegs, the podcast. I don't know. Fucking hell. Let's hear from JBJ Blaze, because we haven't in such a long time.
Alright, this is JBJ Blaze. This is my very last question. Please beatbox for me, Mr. ERIC Fullerton. And actually, better yet, all of ya have a beatbox competition right now.
Is that good?
That was pretty fucking sweet, mate. That's going on your next album, Eric. involved.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
It only took me 2 years to write that song, so
Yeah, mate.
Been
You've-
practicing it
exclusives right here.
for
That's
12
gonna-
years.
And it'll take him 14 years to make the Minecraft music video for it, and it'll be
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yeah, and it will take you 2 seconds to watch that video.
Yeah.
We'll be on YouTube.
We'll be on the YouTube.
I thought you too.
We'll be famous.
Well,
Thanks,
we've
JB.
Thanks, JB.
Yeah, he's
you're,
great.
You're great. I just want to hear that first one again.
Hello, 8-bit
Here you guys, fucking do the...
Anyway.
I didn't know what your reference was.
What are you on about?
I'll show you. Thank y'all for coming and joining us in the chat room. Thank you all for your contributions in our People's Sandbag. You can follow us all on Twitter, because that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? We love the followers. I'm extremebeyond. Brad is the _Bradadas. Bruce is Bruce Uncut. Eric Fullerton is his full name. He's also that on all the things at Eric Fullerton. And youtube.com/deadworkersparty. And I'm sure you'll find links to your other channels there. Thank you, Eric, for joining us.
Thanks, Eric.
It's been lovely.
Hey, buddy.
For having me.
It was a bit of a long show, sorry, that's probably due to my complete hungover amount. It's good, isn't it? You can go to the websites, 8bitspodcast.com. And you can become a wonderful sponsor like the old Vlash does all the time. He's such a good person, isn't he? He's a good egg. Not a horse egg, he's a good egg.
He's a good egg.
He's the horse.
You can go to facebook.com/8bitspodcast if you would like to communicate with us and get in the People's Sandbag every week, every fortnight, whenever the hell we do this.
Does anyone check the email?
There was nothing in the email. I checked the email.
Good.
You do check it though.
I do check
What
it.
is the email?
I don't know.
Yeah, email is 8bitspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Say it again.
8bitspodcast@gmail.com.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And if you would like to get on iTunes, Google us and help us climb the charts, because I just think everyone watches the YouTube videos now. I don't think they really.
Yeah, it's fine.
We still enjoy ourselves, and that's all that matters.
It is all that matters. We'll see you next time. Eric,
Yes.
any last words?
Bye, everybody. I still got beer to drink, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks.